I grew up on just your standard Western diet, never thought twice about what I was eating. And I always kind of laughed when people would say, "You are what you eat," you know, that just was like, what? No, that's silly. And then as I got older, and I played soccer my whole life, and after college I played professionally for 6 years, and you know, every little detail as a professional athlete becomes very important, and food is definitely one of the important factors you have to start learning about and thinking about. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna take this home. I came across Rich Roll, actually, who's an ultra distance athlete, and basically learned how eating plant-based could improve your athletic performance and your recovery and everything that goes along with it. Right away, noticed like so many improvements in my training. My recovery was unreal, and the long runs I was able to put in was like double what I was ever able to put in prior. Went from like eating meat in every meal every day to like thinking of greens as our meat, you know, and that was like, I think that was like the kind of X factor in eating plant-based, was incorporating those dark leafy greens a lot. I think that made a difference in my recovery. You know, because sometimes you go places and their smoothies are like not like fresh food, you know. And so then when I went, the food was just so good, the minimal oil, if any, used, you can notice, and everything's so fresh. So really for me as a mom, that was huge, because I mean, as any mom would know, or dad, like preparing your kids each day, it's like you get so busy making meals for them, getting them ready for school, that like you're the last person, you know? So it's like sometimes when you're out and about, you gotta grab something that's quick and easy. And so now to have like this healthy option is just, it's life-changing for me, because then I know I can for sure count on like a really healthy meal if I can't make something at home. Once we learned about the environmental impact and then the ethics for animals, because it's like once you realize you don't need to be eating these animals and animal products, you start to really think about like the system we have in place and what these animals are going through. And so it's literally all three things help us, because there's days where you know, we're with friends and stuff like that, but once we think about the environment and the ethics of it for animals, that's like what's helped us like stay like strong with it. Because our personal health is important to us, but everybody has days where they're like, I don't care that much, you know, like I feel pretty good, you know? And so it has to go kind of beyond, I think, myself for me to like continue it. Having Theo and Ford, it's like I just think about the environment, years to come and things like that. And so it's one way I feel like I can have an impact that's more positive.